Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel where we post daily videos on cutting edge technologies. Today we are diving into a thrilling adventure where AI meets literature in a way you have never seen before. Have you ever imagined an AI that doesn't just answer questions but does so by referencing a specific book? Well, the dream's no more. In today's video, we are going to be creating a custom GPT model that does exactly that. We'll take a deep dive into the realms of machine learning, natural language processing, and of course, a bit of literary magic. So let's start the action. Firstly, I've logged in into my OpenAI ChatGPT account, and from here, which says Explore GPT, I've landed on this page. I'm gonna click on this create button, and it is going to redirect me to this page that says either you can create a new GPT or configure it. So I'm gonna click on the configure button here, and these are all the options that you have to fill in order to create your custom GPT. So firstly, you have to provide a name to your GPT. I'm gonna call it Study Buddy. Then you have to provide a description for your GPT. I'm gonna say interact with your books like a buddy. Then we have to provide the instructions that how this GPT should perform. For providing the basic instructions to this custom GPT, I'm gonna pass it these instructions. Let's quickly go through these. Firstly, I'm saying that when answering the questions, you should prioritize information from the book, and this is the name of the book. Then I have said that use the content, example, theories and explanations from the book as the foundation for your responses. Ensure that the information you provide is accurate and relevant to the query based on the book's content. Okay, so all of these lines are to ensure that all the information is fetched from the book and not from the knowledge of the GPT itself. Then I'm saying that when providing information from the book, clearly indicate that the information is sourced from it, and if possible, include the chapter or section references for further clarity. Then I'm also saying that if the book does not provide sufficient information to fully answer a question, then you should acknowledge these limitations and if appropriate, suggest alternative sources or the need for further research. So these are the basic instructions that you can provide to any custom GPT in order to allow it to answer the questions from some other reference material, which in this case is a PDF file or a book. After providing it the basic instructions of how it should behave, I also want it to have the feature of summarizing a specific topic from a book or summarizing the whole book. For that, I am going to provide it these instructions. Firstly, I'm going to say if the user says, can you provide me summary of the topic? Then summarize that topic from the book in 100 words, not more than 100. Then if the user says, can you provide me a summary of the whole book? Then summarize the book in 500 words. This is to restrict the number of words present inside the summary generated by the GPT. Another feature that I want to add to this GPT is to be able to generate different types of questions or quizzes from any topic provided from the book. These quizzes should be in the form of multiple choice questions, and it should also provide the correct answer to all the questions. So in order to provide this feature to the GPT, I'm going to provide it the instructions that says if the user says generate quizzes for the provided topic, then please write multiple choice questions to evaluate the provided topic from the book. Also provide the correct option for all the questions. And this will ensure that from the provided topic, quizzes in the form of multiple choice questions will be created, and it is also going to provide correct options for all the questions from the book. After that, I want to add another interesting feature to this book, which is to display all the key concepts. For example, if a user wants to view all the key concepts which are present inside this book, then I want this GPT to display all the key concepts in tabular form, where the left column will show the concept's title or the name, and the column on the right hand side will display the description of that concept. So in order to add this feature into this GPT, I'm going to provide it these instructions. I'm going to say if the user says display all the key concepts in the book, then display all the important concepts from the book in tabular form, where first column will contain the concept title and the second column will contain the concept's description. And in this way, it will display all the key concepts of the book in a tabular manner that is easy to read and interpret as well. So these are all the instructions, or I can also say that these are all the features that I want this chat GPT or this custom GPT to have. Then comes the conversation starters. So as the conversation starters, firstly I'm going to provide that list down all the chapters which are present in the book, and for the second conversation starter, I'm going to say which is the most lengthy topic. So these are the two conversation starters which you can see here in the custom GPT. You can add as many conversation starters as you want, but I think these two are enough for now. Then for the knowledge, we have to provide the resource, which is actually a book which is object-oriented programming in C, 4th edition, and it is a PDF file. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload this file from my system, And once the file is uploaded, then your GPT is all set to be tested. And you can also add an image for your custom GPT. You simply have to click on this button and you have two options. Either you can upload the photo or use Dolly to generate an image using AI. So I'm going to click on upload photo, select the image and click on open. So this is the image which will appear like this on our custom GPT. So once this is done, on the right hand side you can see the preview of our custom GPT, displaying us the name of our GPT, the description and the image, and also the conversation starters. So just for testing it in the preview phase, I'm gonna click on this conversation starter that says list down all the chapters which are present in the book, and let's see how it responds. Okay, so it was using the knowledge provided to it, and using that knowledge it has provided me a list of all the chapters which are present inside the book. So you can see that the chapters in the book are as follows, and these are the 16 chapters which are present inside it. And it is also explained that additionally there are appendices and other supporting sections at the end of the book. So this means that this GPT is correctly referencing to our book provided to it as the knowledge and is providing us the correct output. So now I'm gonna go ahead and click on the save button, and it will ask us to select the option to publish it. You can either click on only me, anyone with a link, or everyone. So right now I'm gonna go with only me and click on confirm. So once you do that, you will see that your custom GPT is all set and ready to be used. So now I'm gonna go ahead and test all the features one by one which I've provided to it in the form of instructions. So firstly, I'm gonna ask it a basic question to see if it references the book to answer it or not. So in order to test it, I'm gonna prompt it what are loops. So once you click on it, you will see that it will say searching by knowledge, and this means that it is looking inside the knowledge which we have provided to it while generating this GPT. And it has generated the response that says loops are constructs that cause a section of your program to be repeated a certain number of times. It has provided us a brief explanation of what the loops are. It has also provided us the type of the loops based on the information provided in the book, and it has also given us the reference. This information is sourced from this book. So if you remember that while giving it the instruction, we asked it to provide us the reference of the information if possible. So here this reference suggests that all this information is fetched from the provided book and not from the knowledge of ChatGPT itself. So now I'm gonna test the second feature which we have provided in the instruction, which was to provide the summary of a specified topic in 100 words. So in order to test it, I'm gonna prompt it, can you provide me a summary of topic operator overloading? And let's see if it can provide me a summary within 100 words or not. It is searching the knowledge provided to it and generating the response on the basis of the knowledge. Alright, so the response has been generated, and you can see that it has provided me a summary of the whole operator overloading topic in just 100 words as we have explained it in the instructions. So up till now, our custom GPT is working fine. So now let's test the feature of generating the quizzes. So let's say I want it to generate quizzes for me for a specified topic. So I'm gonna prompt it, generate quizzes for the provided topic. And for the topic, I'm gonna pass C++ programming basics, which is actually the chapter 2 of the provided book. Hit enter. So you can see that it has generated multiple choice questions for us from the topic which we have provided to it, which was the C++ programming basics. So from that chapter, it has created a total of 5 multiple choice questions, and it has also provided us the correct answer for all of these questions. And it has also given us that these questions cover the basics of program construction, output and input handling. So this means that our custom GPT is also able to generate quizzes from the provided topic also. Now let's go ahead and test our last feature, which was to see if it is able to list down all the key features in the form of table or not. So for that, I'm going to prompt it, display all the key concepts in the book. Hit enter and wait for it to generate the response. It is going to take some time for generating the response because there are a large number of concepts present inside the book. Alright, so the response is generated, and you can see that based on our instruction, it has provided us the key concepts and their description in the form of a table, where the first column of the table shows the concept title and the second column displays the description of that key concept. So this way it has made the reading and interpretation of the concepts much easier, and you can easily copy them and store it somewhere else, and you can easily learn all of these concepts by simply looking at the concept title and learning about its description. So this means that our ChatGPT is also able to fetch out all the key concepts from the entire book and display it in a tabular form by displaying the key concepts title in one column and its description on the other. So in this way, you can add any book to your custom GPT and perform different type of unique operations on it which will help you in learning about that book much easier. So using this custom GPT, you can transform your favorite books, guides, or even your written work into an interactive AI-powered companion. Thanks for watching.